So your parents have kept the old ways of eating. You know, they eat they still eat like that at home.
Yeah, I speak Korean at home, and we celebrate Korean holidays.
Nice.
Well, except for big holidays, obviously July 4th we celebrate it here.
Right.
But they try to keep their culture, what they brought over, and I really enjoy it.
That's nice.
They are original from South Korea. Capital or not?
Yeah, Seoul, Cameroon, yeah.
And do they ever go back?
They just visit their relatives.
Right.
But
Let's help. Let's serve. I want this clean. Let's serve.
All right.
yeah, I'm all set. Thank you. Thank you.
We didn't. This is in the early stages. Don't skimp.
Oh, I won't. Trust me.
No counting of calories.
Oh God, no.
And for God's sakes, don't say I've got to be moderate. You're just going to eat when you're hungry.
Yeah.
Enjoy it, and not deprive yourself.
The pepper.
Now, I know I met Sam,
Yep.
and Sam's at Harvard,
Sam's at Harvard. Right.
working in curriculum.
Working in develop. I don't quite know his title, but yeah, he's doing that and studying.
And so he's working on a degree.
He's working. He just finished 2 certificates, and I think he's working on another one. He's not sure. He's looking at a program at MIT to go study, but I'm not. That's all up in the air now. I'm not sure he's going to do that. But
My game plan was to get to today and spend it all. Leave it all on the table.
have we spent it all yet? We're spending.
I've spent all my money.
Good.
I have enough cash to get me through the month. But now I'm going to have a PowerPoint presentation.
Thanks.
I'm going to have a website.
Yep.
I'm going to have the beginning of a new demonstration project. I'm going to use that to get funding, to get to meet with about 1,000 people I know who range from billions of dollars down to people who are ordinary people who work for a living and are trying to make ends meet. But I've got a lot of candidates, and I think that my agenda item now is to mobilize, and with my website, with these PowerPoint slides, and the lists that I've got, to get the funding to support this research.
When Oprah decides to sell her stock on
Right?
When Oprah decides to sell her stock on Weight Watchers, we can give her a call.
We sell our stock?
No, when Oprah's going to sell her stock in Weight Watchers. She bought
Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah Winfrey says she would back Weight Watchers, got stock in the company,
Right.
and made millions of dollars overnight.
Right.
Millions.
Right.
We're a nonprofit, but we also have a profit company called Whole Systems International, which has a deal with Whole Systems, or called DBLS Holdings, where I'm the 30% stockholder,
Nice.
and the founder is down the street. The company that I mentioned got turned around. I want to use this Atkinson protocol, which is, these people can remember that. They can't remember the 3D mind, but they can remember the Atkinson protocol. To have a new framework to transform the pharmaceutical industry. We're doing this with Pfizer, with Merck, with all of them. So we can get, as soon as we get some demonstration projects going, every pharmaceutical company knows that they are scamming.
Oh, of course they do.
And what they say in their advertisements, I think you may have noted, try this drug, along with diet and exercise. And it might make you a little better, but it will definitely make you worse.
Oh, right. Side effects are.
And then they show beautiful pictures, and in the background is you'll die.
Right. May cause death. Right. Right.
So the drug companies are not so dumb. They'll even try to sell people the good things if it helps them sell their drugs. So I want to take our program and make it our $3 million company, which is a commodity job shop serving the big companies, and give this as the differentiating, unique selling proposition that we will help you sell your drug by helping people have the time of their life in this time of their life.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's plenty we can do, but we can't jump ahead of ourselves. We got to go. We got to do it.
Oh no. You know how many people are like me, Charlie? How many ladies sit in those Weight Watcher classes?
I'm sorry.
How many people sit in those Weight Watcher classes? How many people, they're desperate for a solution. And instead of being told, eat this, eat this, eat this, if you can flip it and give them the freedom to know that they can control this through a little moderation, through a little, but fundamentally change how you approach eating. It's not through Weight Watchers, low fat chips and
Count calories and
right, and all that.
yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, no, they push when you walk in. There's a whole table full of products they want you to buy. The whole,
It's not about Herbalife
No.
too either.
no,
It's about they're like the pharmaceutical.
Right.
They're in the business to build customers,
right.
not to solve the
Oh
problem.
yeah, oh yeah,
And in some cases, they do solve the problem.
yeah.
For people who devote their lives with religious fervor
Right.
to counting everything they eat.
They count it, they track it on their phone, with their apps, and they do that. It's like I don't want to think about it all day. I just want to know that when I'm hungry, I can go eat that.
You're trying to sell your house in Peterborough.
Right.
You've got kids in here. If you could move back down here,
Oh, I would.
you would.
Yeah, I would.
But already you're coming here twice a month.
Right.
And we've got a third floor. One weekend, I had the Harvard Advocate come spend the weekend on the third floor.
Right.
24 people, boys and girls, 24 hours, and I was the only one here. Everyone else was away on vacation, and I was giving the party.
Fun.
So you can stay here. Do you have a place to stay here?
I do not. I used to stay with Sam, but that's always.
You stay with what?
I stay with Sam.
Your son.
Yeah, but depending on what his roommate is doing.
But in terms of coming and staying here as part of the team,
Yeah.
and letting Sam have his own life,
Oh, do I have to? No. No, yeah.
but as he will tell you, we can have Sam over and have parties here with his friends. Look, we've got the whole works.
Nice. All right.
So I want you to be thinking about ways that you might be able to help me. And I'll be thinking about ways I'd like you to help me. And so it'll be a two-way street.
I know the weight thing. I know the weight. And I know. Yeah. Let me just lose weight first.
Let's get started.
Right.
But we're building it as we go.
Love it. I love it.
Would you like anything else?
No, I'm actually very satisfied.
I'm very satisfied. I am too. I don't even want any dessert.
Don't feel the need for anything sweet right now. That was very good.
Let me print out the thing I want you to. One other thing. We still got 22 minutes in our schedule.
Okay, Charlie.
What?
Okay, wait, does he run his day like that?
No, I am so. I try to be more observant of time, but I want to print out this thing, which I did find. And maybe if I send it to you,
Can you print from your phone, Charlie?
yeah. So that's the thing that I want to print. The personal health. If I print this, will it just, what size will it come out here? I want it to not be too small. Why don't I just print it and see what happens? Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mail it to myself, and then I'll print it from the mail.
The garden is beautiful, Charlie.
We're so lucky.
It's it's perfect. Does Jeanette do all that?
Jeanette, I'm the designer, so I designed the garden, figured out the layout,
Right.
bought the house, but Jeanette decorates it.
Yep.
But I got the guy over Jeanette's dead body to remodel this house so the kitchen is organized like this, and I did a good job.
How was it before?
Which time before? When we moved in,
When you
when
first
we-
moved in, it was
when we moved in '68, this was the area for the clothes washing.
oh wow,
The kitchen was here,
best view for clothes washing.
and there was a lot of a lazy Susan where you fed the food for all the
Right.
help
Yep.
that was served in the other room.
Yeah.
It went right through there.
Yeah.
Each room had a sliding door to keep the heat in because it was built in 1898. 1897, so 120 years old.
Wow.
And we carved it all up, opened it up, and it's really great.
You added these windows. This is beautiful.
And then the first time we remodeled it, after it was built in 1897, was in or 1898, was in 1968 when we moved in. And we came up with a design that was just awful. There was no
flow, no.
There was no place to even put any food down. There was an island that went that way, and I can't even remember how it was. It was so bad, and it took us 32 years to get the gumption up to fix it. And
Well, you gotta live in a place and know how it's gonna work for you.
but we fixed it. Now, here we go. I got it here. So the way I find I can print it is I let it download, and then I push that button, and I print. And I print 3 copies to see what happens. So that should print.
I love that.